18 My Career Gameplay, and today we're going up against the Wizards, the Washington Wizards, my bad, the Washington Wizards. I should have never said the Wizards, but I should have said the Washington Wizards, but you know what I mean. But like I was saying, make sure you enjoy the gameplay. Y'all be doing a really good job of enjoying the gameplay. Let's continue.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And you often hear about the on-court intensity of some of the all-time greats, guys like Kobe and Jordan, but they'll tell you that Russell Westbrook has that same edge to his game. Guys, how does that work to his advantage?
He's always got the utmost confidence in himself. It bleeds out of him. You see the confidence. And then any question that you had about his leadership has been answered right now.
I agree with that. And one thing I like about him
November.
is he looks for a way to take over the game from start to finish.
And he's made popular a new statistical category,
Which is,
triple Russells.
ooh, I like
Oh, I like that. Ernest.
That
You
wasn't
got two
mine.
of them,
I
right?
stole it from someone.
That's okay. Sounds better coming out of your mouth.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
November.
and the home of the
And a stirring rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner by the terrific Linda Lynn, getting us ready for NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I'm gonna start.
The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma
Why
City
must
before
he,
heading
man?
back out on the road. And Paul George continues to remain sidelined with his injury.
Boy, what a tough break for this team. I mean, his injury is going to cost him the regular season, and it looks like he won't be able to be available for the playoffs either.
Let's
Damn,
get a quick
man.
pregame
We got
update
Paul
from
George
David
not in the
Aldridge.
fucking
And it kicks
playoffs.
us off with
Are you
head coach
fucking
Scott
kidding
Brooks.
me? Dang, man.
They're up against a team that really finishes strong at the rim and wants to get that point across to his players. He wants them to protect the rim with every bit of energy they've got throughout this entire contest. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And Doris, we're in that kind of
Yes, sir. In the finally starting lineup, man. In the starting lineup.
To the All-Star break, crunch time, of course.
Let's
is
go.
ways away. How do players go about maintaining?
I won't let you down, coach. I won't let you
Yeah,
down.
I think this is interesting. If you're chasing greatness, we hear that expression a lot from LeBron James. I'm chasing greatness. I don't think focus is ever at issue. If you're the Golden State Warriors in the season, you have an opportunity to win 73 games. Focus is never an issue. What's fascinating to me is, can young players sustain attention for the 82-game grind, particularly those rookies? That is the group of players for whom I think it is most difficult.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Gortat together down low. Beal and Porter at the 2 and the 3.
You gotta make those, Westbrook. You gotta make those.
Thunder on D. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
You knew they weren't playing well. They tried to make some adjustments. Those got countered. This just wasn't their night. Boy, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
DJ kicks to Westbrook. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I like to watch Russell Westbrook go to work. This guy on the block, such an efficient scorer.
Westbrook against Wall. In the corner, it's Morris. Outside, Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
McDermott kicks to Westbrook. Here's the 3. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Washington with the ball. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
No, there's no question, Greg. I thought their defensive intensity was lacking from the outset. It looked like they were just hoping the other team would miss.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And you watch the Thunder play, and they are just so physical with teams. They will bump you inside and outside and do everything they can do to let you know they are going to lock things down.
Well, look up and down the roster, Kevin, and you're going to see very physical players. Steven Adams and Russell Westbrook set the tone. But you can't expect to play the Thunder and not be needing a little ice bath after the game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
How about not shying away from contact? DJ earns a trip to the stripe. Solid physical play, Kev.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And Harris drops them both.
Well, listen, we know
All right, we gotta share the ball. We gotta share the
team
ball.
is the backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. They are the engine that gets this team going, and both serve as great leaders as well.
Here's Wall, and Adams sends it back.
And the defense of
Yes, sir.
Steven Adams is so important to this team. They depend on him to be a rim protector now.
Harris dishes to McDermott. It's stolen by Wall. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Morris for 3. That shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way.
Come on, share the ball, guys. There you go.
And Morris with Wall and Beal, the Wizards.
There you go.
I should argue that they are the best backcourt right now in the Eastern Conference.
Well, there is a tandem in Toronto that might argue that supposition, but to me, Bradley Beal and John Wall are absolutely one of the elite backcourts in the NBA. Both guys are efficient scoring, both can create off the dribble, and it's hard to overstate how much they mean to this team.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Wizards, and they'll keep possession. Wizards have gone just 2 of 7 so
Let's
far.
go.
A little bit of a slow start for them. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Thunder. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Golden State, they're just sitting 1 spot down right on their heels.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises.
Why are y'all doing that, can't you?
They'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
Now here's Frazier. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Takes it from 10. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Grant. Felton against Frazier. Nice shot by
All right,
Felton.
now share the ball, Felton. You know what they do. You know what they do, Felton.
Working hard inside.
Frazier kicks to Oubre. Dishes to Meeks. Felton against Frazier. It's Meeks outside. And another miss by Washington. Oklahoma.
All right, share the ball, Felton. You already scored.
Here's Abrinas. And that comes
There you go.
from
Now, Abrinas, share the ball. Abrinas, share the ball.
Abrinas has got his first 3 points of the
Share the
game.
ball, Abrinas.
Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Mahimi. He kicks it to Smith. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it from 10. They get it again. Mahimi. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2. That's on Ennis Cantor.
And Kevin, defensively, if you have got to foul someone, this isn't a bad choice. For Mahimi,
I'm glad I'm in the starting lineup. I'm glad I'm in the starting lineup, man. Shoot. Now I don't have to worry about nothing, but just make sure I don't go down.
That one is off.
You know, I think it's interesting when you talk about being
Thank you,
consistent.
Coach.
Jan
In the
Mahimi is a
starting
great
lineup,
example.
Coach.
This guy's a solid center who will defend and board for you. So important.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. He hits the second from the line. And Doris Mahimi is not a flashy player by any means.
Right. Jan is a guy who doesn't need to play with flash in order to impact.
Share the ball,
game.
Abrinas.
He does a terrific job filling up space on the offense.
Come on, post up. Adams, post up.
And this guy's got a great career field goal percentage because he
Post
takes
up.
only the shots he knows he can make.
Adams' shot is off. Wizards trail by 6. Oubre passes to Meeks. Frazier outside. Screen by Smith. Outside Meeks. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home.
Come on, pass it back to Adams.
To the left side wing. Robertson can't
Pass it
hit.
back to Adams. They need to pass it to Adams.
He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Smith outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Used the screen to free himself up and drilled the jump shot.
And here's Felton from the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught me my form, my follow through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
To be sure. I'm just not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking once she beats them in a game of horse.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
All right, pass it to Adams.
Take care of the backboard.
Come on, catch the ball.
Well, I think it's been a priority to hit the glass, no doubt, and using their length and athleticism to perfection on the boards.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Jody Meeks. Smith is out there with Oubre. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Frazier in at the point guard. Nice ball movement by Washington. Smith outside. The feed to Meeks. Now the dish to Oubre. To the wing right side. Felton against Frazier. Screen by Smith. Doing so much offense is perimeter generated.
All right, pass it to Adams. Pass it to Adams. Come on, pass it to Adams.
Do you think
Try to pass it to Adams.
Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or
I wish we
Bill
could.
Russell?
I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
Feeds to Meeks for the three. And again, Washington no good.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Good Adams. Good Adams. Good. 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 Good.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Patterson, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Harris comes in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton. They throw good, Adams. Well, Doris, beside what he brings to a team on the court, Steven Adams also helps the team in the locker room with his presence.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You can hear it in the way Steven Adams interacts with both the press and his teammates. He's a very personable guy. There's a sharp wit to him that can help ease tension within a team or sometimes, if necessary, with the media.
Here's Ferguson, and he overshot that one, missing. It's good. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
With his fast jumping ability, Russell Westbrook is a nightmare on the offensive glass. What an insane vertical.
Right side quarter. Here's Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
Adams with the screen on Beal. DJ dishes to Patterson. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
Unbelievable. How about putting on a show? Bradley Beal, the aerial improvisation.
And unleash chaos. Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action.
Pass the ball, Westbrook.
From 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook. Outside, Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. Jumper off the screen. Another one falls for Washington.
You can see the satisfaction John Wall takes in making those jumpers. He continues to improve in that area.
Here's Westbrook. Harris against Beal. DJ passes to Ferguson. Patterson with the screen from deep three-point range. Washington with the rebound and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Porter kicks the Wall. He dishes it to Dortzon. It's Beal on the wing. Porter in the corner. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Dennis Kent is checked in for Athens. Doug McDermott comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Alex Abrinas subbed in for Ferguson. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Left side Westbrook. Over Wall. And
You gotta pass the ball, Westbrook. Stop ball hogging.
Nothing but zeros from long range forward. Of course, a common theme with this Washington Wizards team that has helped with their success is how much confidence they play with.
Well, John Wall said that last year they spent a lot of their season just building the team's confidence. Now, that manifests itself in how hard they work on the court. And this team will play as one of the more physical teams in the NBA. Guys, there's no doubt last year was a breakout year for Otto Porter. I mean, he set career highs almost across the board. Points, rebounds, and so on. This guy went from being a role player to a major part of the offense.
Gentlemen, two shots. Loop shots.
And that one misses. And for Porter and Doris, you've always said that he always had the tools.
No doubt. I mean, with Porter's size and ability to shoot the basketball, I think he's going to be a player who has a long career. Is it a complimentary role? Probably. But because he can catch and shoot, there's always value.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And he's good on the second.
Hey, guys, look at a guy like Otto Porter, and it seems like he's coming into his own in this league. He scuffled a bit, certainly, in his first season, but a key piece for this group moving forward.
And it's Harris off the drive, pass to Cannon, and the rejection by Mahimi. Wall kicks to Porter, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look, broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Washington.
And they haven't been able to exploit the three from the corner. Maybe some better ball movement would help open the floor and get that shot into their arsenal.
The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Canner. Harris outside. There's a screen by Canner. Harris against Wall. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses. Wizards trail by 3. Beal dishes the Wall. And he elevates and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
Well, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cantor with a screen on Wall. Harris passes to Roberson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Otto Porter is a master at drawing contact on shots just like that.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So they now lead by 1. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Wizards lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all 5 guys. Well, I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, I mean, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. The Wizards with the lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Harris. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. And Adams kicks to DJ. Screen by Adams. Pass to McDermott. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Shoots over Beal. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Dorson talked about the evolution of the specialist, the pure 3-and-D guy, for example, who in that category was some of the best in your opinion.
Well, I'm so happy that Klay Thompson has evolved from a guy who believed coming into the NBA that he would strictly be a 3-and-D guy to a much more versatile scorer. But in today's iteration, I would have to say Danny Green won a championship for the San Antonio Spurs, doing nothing but absorbing the biggest threat on the offensive end for the opponent, and then being able to make huge threes at timely opportunities. Patrick Beverley, another guy grinding it out, increasingly making shots, and of course, tenacious on-ball defender.
The Thunder shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, Steven Adams is a guy who understands his role. He wants to play hard-nosed defense. He wants to score it anytime he's got a deep touch in the paint. Love his approach.
He feeds it to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Patterson can't get it to go. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Beal drives in, and Adams sends it back. Now here's McDermott, running by Porter. Adams with the screen on Porter. A floater. He goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. 7 points for Steven Adams.
Listen, we know Steven Adams is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. You've got to have great awareness about him on the glass.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Ball against Westbrook. Over the wall. Gortat comes
You
up.
gotta pass the ball, Westbrook.
Gortat's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal from long range, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Beal's got 10 points.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They missed
Hate
just
being in the
once
fucking
in
corner,
5
man.
attempts.
Ain't nothing to do.
I think when you
Just
watch
ball
John
hogging.
Wall with his speed both in the half court and the
Just
open
ball
floor,
hogging, man.
leads so much. This guy's blow-by ability sets up his teammates, and I'll tell you, it's the engine that gets this offense started.
Poked away. It's hauled in by Adams.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
They're trailing by 3. McDermott with it. Guarded now by Morris. McDermott can't get it to go.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Outside, Porter. Wall dishes to Gortat. Back to Wall. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's DJ. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
DJ not allowing the defense to dictate the action. Instead, he goes on the attack, drives the lane, and forces the foul.
And he can't get the first one. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor, he checked in for Steven Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Patrick Patterson. Abrinas is checked in for Doug McDermott. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
I think part of what makes DJ special, guys, is his commitment to the game, right? He wants to be the best player he can.
Frazier against Harris. Smith with a screen on Harris. It's deflected. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Here's Grant. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith on the wing. In the corner, it's Oubre. The Wizards with another miss. Oklahoma City trailer. DJ passes to Grant. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I'm not sure how DJ is able to make that pass. That's phenomenal. He must have eyes in the back of his head.
Defensive Trout, and Mahimi lays it up and in. And the Wizards lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Screen by Grant. Here's the screen. Harris outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
I think that's a case of nerves right there, guys. That was a pretty bad decision.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington.
I can never get a shot off, man. Always gotta fucking pass the ball. I don't like that. Always gotta freaking pass the ball. I'm trying to get a chance to make some points. Westbrook be doing the same shit.
Inside, stolen by Cantor.
2-for-1 territory, but they gotta work quick.
Right, you don't want to rush it, but you do want to get off as quick a shot as possible.
They get it back. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Felton. Rebound by Mahimi. Frazier outside.
You want Westbrook to make all the fucking
This one
points.
for 3. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. They're up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle at this point. Thunder trailing by 4. So the Wizards 5 right now. Frazier and Beal are in the backcourt. Gortat is out there with Mahimi. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Abrinas has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Frazier kicks to Mahimi. Nice ball movement by Washington. Frazier dishes to Oubre. Pocket 6. Offside Beal. And that one is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Abrinas. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul.
Stop doing that, Cantor. You're not doing nothing good.
Oklahoma City. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Grant. And Ferguson subbed in for Alex Abrinas.
You always gotta foul somebody.
Wizards leading by 4. Frazier kicks to Beal. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Puts it up from 17. Beal can't get that one to fall. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Felton. Got a hand on it. Now Oubre. Kicks Gets it to Frazier. Now, here's Oubre. There's a screen by Gortat. A drive by Beal. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's good on the putback.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battles for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole is a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up. Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Dishes to Gortat. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, guys, when your father and older brother are boxers, Gortat is not scared of a little contact.
And Robertson has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Mahimi a screen. Frazier kicks to Gortat. Oubre with it. Here's Mahimi. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And this is where Mahimi gets into some trouble, right? You think over his career, percentage-wise, it has not improved as a foul shooter.
No good on that one. Washington making some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Gortat. Porter comes in for Oubre, and it's John Wall in for Tim Frazier. No good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Ball against Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Harris. Westbrook, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Porter, no luck.
Well, no doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
And it's Harris off the drive. Kick out to Adams. Now the feed to McDermott. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Harris misses. The Wizards with the lead. McDermott with a steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And finished off by McDermott.
Well, this is what you want. Doug McDermott developing into a big shot maker. Looks good there.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Morris with a screen on Westbrook. Wall. And another miss by Washington.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be. The coach is not happy with that choice.
Harris outside. On the shot clock. And so here's Oklahoma City. Madison passes to Westbrook. Wall with the steal. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
What a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Gortat's checked in for Ian Mahimi. Thunder have gone 4-10 here in the final period. The time to go cold. DJ. No good on the shot. Washington trailing. Right side wall. Shot to end this full run. And the second chance effort by Gortat.
Oh, answering the call in the clutch, Gortat comes through.
DJ with it. Now guarded by Porter. Harris drives in. It's in!
And this atmosphere is bananas.
No doubt. You love seeing him knock down the clutch basket.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by one. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Steven Adams.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And that boy has the big fella delivered. He has just killed him down low.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
He was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
He's a big-time load inside. Gortat able to convert with the defense closing hard on him.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
DJ dishes to Westbrook. McDermott with the screen for DJ. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
There's some strong arm work inside. Gets DJ to the line. Good to see him get physical in the low box.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot inside, and take my chances in overtime.
To the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Thanks a lot, Russell. The fans are loving it here tonight. What was your mindset coming into the game?
Well, just trying to come out and play our game. We're a good team, especially at home. Did a good job of playing team ball tonight.
Great job in all aspects, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. I apologize for cussing, but when we not playing as a good team, I get upset and disappointed. You should already know that. We've been losing some games on this series, so I am not happy for that. But we just got to keep up the good work and know our positions and work as a team so we could go to the championship and win the whole NBA Finals. Yeah, but if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like or a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.